Looks like he's going to be going with the K Rool. An interesting choice to say the least against this Pikachu. And it looks like we're going to be getting Porpoise to join us in commentary in just a moment. Sorry, I've got like a lot of things. But getting into this match, yeah, this is... Yeah, I mean, I think this is a rather expected start to the match. You're gonna, especially if these low percent law is just gonna put up a lot of these low combos. Yeah, but that's some TopRamen also finding a nice little low percent combo there, taking them all the way, almost evening up the percent lead. So. And I feel like against a character like Pikachu, that's really the best you can do, right? I think it's really, really tricky. The one thing that K Rool obviously has a heavy does have going in this matchup is it might be a little bit difficult for the lot to take those stocks, but right as I say that, commentary is cursed. Gonna find the Thunder, take that first stock, and I feel like that's one of those moments that as a K Rool player, when you go into this matchup, you're expecting that that's kind of your out, that's your win condition, right? You get that stock to be worth a little bit more than your opponents, but well, going out with all those moves and just finds another Thunder. That was so good. A lot of kind of back to this low percent spot. We're gonna have to see. This is another one of those spots where he's just gonna be looking for those low percent combo starters, those back airs, those almost, I want to say a lot of moves that Pikachu has that do that. Kind of need a dash attack, but still. Especially with the K Rool being K Rool, not really having the options to punish those. Throwing that out, and you can see the confidence. He's just throwing out all these moves. He says, "Okay, I know." That Thunder, oh my god! Took every single stock with that one move. I feel like that's just so. That's such a like a tough feeling when you're playing against a Pikachu player, because you know that like almost all of those moves were, almost all those stocks were like hard reads. Yeah, totally. Honestly, one of the best, one of the best games I feel like I've seen from him so far this semester. Looks like they're not going to be, TopRamen is not going to be swapping off the K Rool. He's going to be sticking with it. Yeah, totally. Into this game 2, back on Town and City. Nothing new here. If history is to say, the second game is probably not going to be super in TopRamen's favor, but we'll have to see if he can make some crucial adaptations. With the lot, drag him all the way down to the blast zone. That was almost super clean, but going off stage again with SD. You know, you got the law. He's like ahead. He's getting all these hard reads on TopRamen, and then Ramen comes at him saying, "All right, you might be ahead of me, but I'm 20 years ahead of you." He got in his head so he could SD that first stock. That's incredible mind games, right? Yeah, totally. We got all this extra credit coming out, basically. And now we're in one of these spots where TopRamen just kind of has to play to pretty much get all the extra credit he can. He has no reason to play defensively or offensively. Just kind of throwing out these projectiles, these grounds, these cannonballs. So I'm finally gonna take it. And of course, Pikachu being Pikachu, even though he has a nice little percent deficit, that's definitely not too big a hurdle for Pikachu to overcome. Yeah, as we see, he's mission complete. He's already got a, almost got a stop percentage lead, but not gonna find the up smash out of the down air. And I love how he just like put out the thunder to cover the high recovery, and then he immediately jumped up with the nair just to catch the fall down. Just find the down smash. Yeah, I feel like that's just a trade-off. Okay, I don't know exactly what's going on here, but the law kind of getting a little bit antsy to get some of these combos going, but feeling a little too confident after that first game. And I mean, if you're TopRamen, this is kind of your do or die time, right? Especially Law got a nice little percentage lead. Especially when you're the Law, you're putting them in all the right places. And this matchup it's just been so it's been so hard for K. Rool to do anything just but